I'm so tired. We're going to be spending the day together today. We've just made the first coffee of the day and it's using the espresso machine that I got for Christmas. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys. Every time I'm putting in a long coffee pod, let me make sure it is a long coffee pod. So this is the one that we use today. That is a long coffee pod. It literally says on there 230 millilitres. Every time I'm making a long coffee, it's coming out as a double espresso. And I've tried to Google what the hell I'm doing. I'm literally just pressing the button once like I meant to, and it's coming out as a double espresso. So I keep having to put like the water function in, and I feel like it's just not making the coffee how it should be made. Like, it's still delicious, but I'm just like, I feel like that's not how it was intended to taste. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. It is currently, have to check on that, the 2nd of January. So happy New Year. New Year, same me, because I don't need to change myself for the new year. Obviously, we have been very much in our little Christmas bubble for probably, I want to say a week, but it's probably like edging more on like 2-3 weeks at this point. And in all honesty, I will stand here and say to you that I do not feel good. I feel actually really gross, and that is something you will not normally hear me say, but I feel like when you've just come out of Christmas, that is, I don't want to say it inevitable, because I know loads of people over Christmas will have Christmas Day, eat what they want, and then just kind of go back to normal. That is not how it is in my house. It ends up being like a 2-week affair, and I just don't feel good. One thing I will say is I have been a lot better than I normally am. Like, I've still been going on my swims, but the gym has not seen my face for about 2 weeks now. And to be fair, I did have every intention of going, but I don't know if it's just me or this is like something to do with my brain, but I really struggle with anything changing. So going to the gym, obviously in the Christmas holidays, it's so much busier, and just like the thought of going there was genuinely making me feel a bit sick. And I didn't want to get to the point that like I was having bad experiences, the gym anxiety comes back, and then I'm too anxious to go to the gym for the next couple of months. So I just thought, you know what, we'll take a break from it. Obviously, it is quite a big part of my job going to the gym, so it probably is actually quite good for me to take a bit of a step back from that. As well as that, the last week or so I haven't worked, which is really weird. I say that I actually really have been doing quite a lot of work, but I tried to take the week off work to try and give myself a little bit of a reset. Didn't go to plan because I worked anyway, but I genuinely feel like my job is my hobby, so me taking a week off, I'm like, why am I doing this? I want to work because I enjoy it. But anyway, we are taking today as kind of like our reset day. We're getting our discipline back, we're getting back into the routine of things. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am quite excited for it, just because I feel like I just need to get back in the gym for my headspace. I feel like I have just got such, what's the word? Cottage fever? Cabin fever. That's the word, not cottage fever. Where did that come from? I've got such cabin fever being inside my house. Like, I feel like I haven't really left my house that much in the last week because I've been doing so much work that I just said I'd taken the week off from. But yeah, so I have just been in my house a lot recently, and I feel like I need to get back into my routine of going on my daily walks, going to like the gym or going swimming, like, and really actually getting back on my nutrition. My nutrition has pretty much looked like beige for the last couple of weeks, which is not ideal. So yeah, we are getting back on everything, and I thought I would take you along the first day with me. I'm trying to put not too much pressure on it at the moment, just because I have got so much work to do over the next week. Obviously, having a coaching company, January is generally the most hectic time of the entire year, which so blessed for, and honestly, it just makes me so excited. Like, going into the new year and having so many new faces to coach, like, it's just really, really exciting. There's something about just starting from scratch with somebody and like teaching them all new things that they've like never known before. Like, it's just such a lovely thing. So yeah, I am really excited to get everyone all started, but it is just a lot of work. So I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself. For now, I'm not really putting pressure on like my steps. Obviously, as we know, I have got a coach now, which is exciting. I mainly actually was looking for a coach. I thought we'll do a little bit of a debrief from this later on in the video, but just like to have a little bit of a catch up now. I got a coach basically for swimming. I ended up getting her for everything because I was like, I feel like I don't really put myself first when it comes to like planning and stuff, because obviously my job is to create people's workout plans. It's not very like fun when I have to do it for myself. So I never put myself first. I was like, right, I'll get somebody else to do it all. So I do have a completely new workout split, and I think in a couple of weeks time when I'm like back into my routine, I will do a video of like, this is my workout split. It does change quite a bit, mainly on the swimming side, just because we're trying to work out like what's working for me, doing loads of different drills to see like what is like triggering something in my brain, because one thing about swimming is can be the tiniest little tweak that will make such a huge difference to your swimming. Like even in the last month, I've gone from really struggling to swim 100 meters front crawl / freestyle to now I can literally swim 2,000 meters, probably even longer, because the last time I did it on Monday, it felt so good that I could have stayed in the pool, but my plan only said 30 minutes. I was already in there for 40 minutes. I was like, right, girl, you need to get out. But yeah, I can now swim for 40 minutes straight, front crawl, and that is all because of my breathing. And we've done loads of techniques with like my breathing and stuff, and that has got so much better. So that is all come from like tiny little tweaks. So with swimming, it's like not a bad thing to switch up your workout like a lot, until you can kind of find what's working and like you've got to the ground that like your technique is quite good. But yeah, today we've got a gym sesh. I think I'm going with Em, which is really exciting because we haven't seen each other for ages. So she went back home for Christmas. Obviously I stayed at home, but her home is away from London. So we haven't seen each other for ages. And I don't want to give a spoiler because it's not like 100,000,000% confirmed. Well, it basically is, but I haven't signed my name on anything yet. So I'm not going to say what it is. But yeah, anyway, I'm seeing Em. We've got lots of stuff to catch up on. We're going to go and train. I'm not going to go on a walk today just purely because I have got so much work to do. But as of next week, the plan is 10k step, swim / gym 5 or 6 days a week. So I'm excited to get back into routine and things, but I just, at the minute, I just need to like sort out stuff like my sleeping schedule, everything like that. But again, we'll catch up on this later. But I'm going to go enjoy my coffee. I need to work out when we're going to the gym, and I'll have a little bit of lunch beforehand, but I hope you're excited to spend the day with me. I actually may keep you till tomorrow morning so we can also go for a swim together, because then we're going for a gym and a swim in the same vlog, and I'm like, that's perfect. Yeah, gonna have my coffee, do a load of work this morning, and we'll catch up before we're about to go to the gym. Mwah! So I feel like I've spoken about it quite a lot on my Instagram, but not really about it on here. But I've basically been having quite a lot of issues with my gut. And basically before Christmas, I was on like quite a long journey. I want to say like I was doing it for about 2 months, so not actually that long, but I'm basically like restarting my journey of trying to like work out what is going on with my gut and making sure that I'm eating foods that do not constantly trigger me. Because when I say so much of 2024, I was literally living with feeling constantly sick, bloating after anything I ate. And I basically had a intolerance test. So since I had the intolerance test, I basically cut loads of foods out to work out what it was that was triggering my stomach. And we are nowhere near knowing exactly what is going wrong, let me tell you that. But I've basically found quite a lot of meals and stuff that I know will like guarantee me not feeling sick, which is obviously ideal. And obviously because we're going to the gym, that is the last thing we want. So one of those meals, as I said, rye bread and eggs. I do think a huge trigger for me is wheat, which is so not ideal because I also am very intolerant to dairy. So I'm vegetarian, wheat-free and dairy-free. I will say the dairy and wheat, I kind of try and do it as much as I can. But if like I'm going out for a meal, anything like that, like I'm not going to restrict myself completely, because being wheat-free, dairy-free and vegetarian is pretty much an impossible combination when you're going out for food. So when I'm making my own food, I try and do that as much as possible. What's really funny though is I did an intolerance test and it said my most intolerant thing out of everything was egg whites. So I just cut out egg whites for such a long time thinking I can't have these, and I started introducing egg again and it's not been any kind of issue. I have also looked up intolerance tests online to see like how accurate they are, and apparently they're not very accurate. Apparently you can literally take an intolerance test 1 month and then the next month and the results would be completely different. Like one would say I'm fine with eggs, one would say I'm not fine with eggs. And apparently the more you eat something before doing an intolerance test, the more likely it's going to flag that you're intolerant to it. And I was eating quite a lot of eggs at the time of doing the test. So I feel like that's throwing a little bit of a spanner in the works, because I was using the intolerance test as like the truth. And now I'm a bit like, I don't really know what I trust on there anymore. I also wanted to make sure that I said on here, I am going to be showing you why I eat today, but please do not use that as something you're comparing against. Obviously, I feel like I've got quite a unique scenario with the fact that like what I'm eating isn't necessarily like, is I guess quite restrictive because I'm trying to work out what is going on with my stomach. I'm mainly doing this video just because I love watching them, but I just wanted to make sure we are saying that I'm not putting food in here for you to compare against what you're eating or anything like that. It is more just taking you along with my day, and I thought it'd be quite interesting for you to see what I do with my day. The rye bread, when you first get it, it tastes like rubber. It tastes like rubber. Okay, so what you have to do is really, really toast it. So I normally toast it twice. So I'll put it on the highest setting the first time and then like on the middle setting the second time, and it toasts it like perfectly. It has to be so crunchy or it's gonna taste so bad. So a little rundown of the meal. We have got, as I said, we've got eggs on rye bread, but we've added some tomatoes, some sriracha, and these super sprouts. These are sprouted alfalfa, clover, broccoli, and radish. Nice. Apparently, these are meant to be like a natural superfood. And I've seen a couple of people talking about these and saying they're really good for your digestion and your stomach. So I've just been adding loads of little bits and bobs like this on top of my meals just to try and help. Don't know how much they're helping, but I get these from Sainsbury's. I get like one a week and it lasts pretty much the whole week. And they're not that expensive. I think they're like £1, £2 maybe. And you know what? I will happily pay that if there's any chance of it helping my gut. But yeah, I'm going to tuck into this whilst it's still warm and then we'll get ready for the gym together. I'm so excited. Hi guys, so I was rushing so badly when I was leaving the house, so we're having to have a little car chat catch up before we go to the gym. But I have got about 10 minutes until my train leaves and I'm about 8 minutes drive away, so that's fun. It is currently 2:30 and we said we'd go and train at 3. We don't actually still have a way of getting into this gym, so we're just gonna have to hope that we can get in there. But yeah, I'm actually so excited to see Em. She actually hit 100k on Insta since the last time I saw her. So I've got her a little pressie to give her, which is exciting. But I honestly haven't seen her in what feels like forever, so that's so exciting. Also, I know I was speaking to you earlier about our potential trip that we're going on in literally just over 2 weeks. It has now been completely confirmed. Like everything is confirmed and I'm so excited. I'll probably speak about it in another vlog because I feel like this isn't the vlog for me to be talking about like this trip that I'm going on. It's literally like a come and spend the day with me. But I'm so freaking excited. And honestly, it's times like this that I'm so glad that I'm so much more confident like in my body and don't feel the need to like constantly change my body, because there is no way that I would have been able like 2 years ago to just be told, oh, you are going away and you're going to be in a bikini in 2 weeks time, and I would never have felt comfortable enough to do that. Like, I'm so glad that I'm so much more secure in myself and so much more happy in my body and not constantly feel like I need to change, that I can now say yes to so many of these opportunities that like before I would never ever ever have said yes to. So honestly, it does just make me really happy, and it makes me just think like how worth it is to just find that self-love within yourself, that body confidence, and just like feel good about your skin no matter what it looks like. Because if it wasn't for that, I literally would not have said yes to this opportunity, and it's such a cool opportunity. Like, I cannot wait to vlog it for you guys. But yeah, we're on the way to the gym. I had to throw on an outfit really, really quickly because, as I said, I'm running so late. So I'm one of those people that like, I could literally have 4 hours to get ready and I still would be running late. If I have 10 minutes to get ready, I'll make it take 10 minutes. I also did really want to make a protein iced coffee for on the way to the gym. So I may have to have that later, but then I try not to have caffeine after like 6 p.m, which is still quite late to be having caffeine. But yeah, I try and avoid having it. So I'm not sure if we'll have a protein iced coffee. We may just have to have a protein shake, which is nowhere near as fun as a protein iced coffee, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The sunlight is so annoying, but yeah, I will speak to you as soon as you get to the gym because I need to leave for this train about 5 minutes ago.
Surely finished our workout. I have to say, we've been very MIA today, which is not ideal, so I'm going to carry on the vlog tomorrow. But you know the trip I was telling you about earlier that like I hadn't actually told you about? Everything has gone
tits up.
Literally tits up since we last spoke, and I said everything was confirmed. It's no longer confirmed. They've basically said it's not happening. We've had to move the date, so it's meant to be happening in January. We've now moved the date to March. We'd already booked the flights, so we're now having to talk to people. Like the entire gym session, Em has literally been speaking to the flight company on WhatsApp, on phone, on the chat, everything. So our gym session has taken so freaking long because of how long we have been explaining to these flight people. Hello guys, it is now the next day. This vlog evidently has not gone as planned, but we are picking everything up from now. Basically yesterday, I don't know if I would have inserted the clip, so maybe you may already know, but in the car chat we had driving to the gym yesterday, I was saying how like everything was confirmed for something that me and Em were meant to be doing in a couple of weeks time. Basically, it got unconfirmed after it was confirmed, and we'd already basically booked our flight. So we were manically trying to work out if we could, so basically the trip has changed dates, so it's now in March. So we were trying to work out if we could move our flights, because basically our flights were completely non-refundable. So we were trying to work out if we could move the flights, and pretty much our whole gym session was spent on the phone to customer service for the place that we booked the flights from. And thankfully, thank the Lord, we managed to move the flights. It cost an arm and a leg. I don't even want to talk about it. The cost to change the flights is pretty much the same as the flight we bought. So not ideal, but we're not going to think about it because we are definitely now going on the trip in March, and everything is like set in stone, confirmed. Like we have all the numbers we need, we have the booking we need and everything, which we thought we had before, but we really didn't. So it ends up just being a very, very stressful day. So we're going to pick up from where we ended, and I will take you along for the rest of my day today, because I feel like yesterday was a little bit of a flop. So I'll take you through the second half of today. I feel like it just like matches up anyway. I've already had my breakfast. I pretty much had the exact same thing as I did yesterday because I am a creature of habit. But yeah, I'm currently actually on my way to get my hair done. Guys, I can't even tell you how excited I am. Like I actually could poo myself how excited I am right now to get my hair done. One thing about me, I'm the most low maintenance person on this planet other than my hair. My hair is the only thing that I'm high maintenance with. Like I don't get my nails done, I don't get my eyelashes done, eyebrows, anything. The only thing I get done is my hair, but I get my hair done once a month because obviously, as we can see, I have got bright white hair. It's giving kind of like tinged orange right now. But yeah, I have bright white hair, so I have to get it done quite a lot. And the roots right now, like I know anyone that sees my roots is like, Ella, they're really not that bad. Like it's, why are you stressing? But like for me, the roots that I've got right now are literally dreadful. I think because my hair underneath is like a big drastic difference to the colour that I've got it dyed, it just looks like I've got really dark hair underneath, which obviously if I didn't have my hair dyed bright white, yeah, my hair wouldn't actually be that dark, but because it's so light in comparison, it looks really dark. I basically had this appointment booked for when I was in Paris, so I was meant to have my hair done like, I want to say about 3 weeks ago. So it's been about 7 weeks since I last had my hair done, which for me is a very, very long time. And also because my hairdresser always tells me with my colour hair, I should not be fake tanning, because obviously where my hair is literally like white, it takes in any colour. So if I have like fake tan on my face, obviously where I'm sweating at the gym and stuff, like the fake tan will slightly come off my face and just go straight into my hair, and my hair will just take the colour in. So obviously it's been Christmas, I've been fake tanning a little bit more than normal, so she's gonna be like, why the hell is your hair orange? And obviously it's also been a lot longer than normal, so it's taken in so much orange. Like I've been using, if you're blonde and you don't use blue shampoo, you actually need to get on blue shampoo, because I've been using so much blue shampoo, and if it wasn't for blue shampoo, my hair would be literally orange. So blue shampoo has very much saved the day, but it still like needs the colouring I normally get. So yeah, anyway, I'm very excited. Guys, we're brewing. The hair is brewing. One thing I will say, blonde people do not get enough respect when it comes to getting their hair done, because this literally feels like my scalp is burning, like someone is pouring acid onto my scalp, and I have to sit like this for about 30 to 40 minutes. I do think I may have been being dramatic about how orange my hair was, because my hairdresser was like, it's not even bad, what are you talking about? But yeah, honestly, I could not be any happier to have my hair done. Like, even my hairdresser was like, the reason this feels bad for you is because where I get done every 4 weeks, she's like, you never really even have any kind of root. So the fact you had any root to you seems bad, but like, it's not bad. Also, because it's so bad, right? My hairdresser gives me like a little product. Like, when I can't even explain to you how badly this hurts. So it's not bleach. Everyone always thinks I get my hair bleached. I don't get my hair bleached. It is, what's it called? Tint and toner. I don't know what that means. I don't know which one's which. One of them goes on. When she washes this out of my hair, we then put either tint or toner on to toner, I'm sure, because it tones the hair, to like get it like a nice like colour. And then after like, I also think after a couple of weeks, the toner washes out the more you like wash your hair. And obviously because I swim, the toner washes out a lot quicker than it used to. So I do think it needs doing more. But we then put tint on. So this doesn't have any bleach in, which is why everyone's always like, how do you have such healthy hair when you bleach it? It's because there's no bleach. But I will say, you can't get this colour unless you have like, obviously you would have seen like my roots, that's my natural colour. You have to have quite light hair naturally to be able to have this and not have bleach. So I'm quite lucky that my hair is like naturally quite light. But yeah, I'm very happy. Can you see it? Guys, I don't have any roots. Oh my God. I literally, when my hairdresser showed me my hair, I nearly actually started crying. Again, I know I'm being dramatic, but oh my God. The level of confidence having freshly done hair actually brings me is insane. But we are now in a bit of a rush because we're now going swimming. The reason we're in a rush is because it's about to go dark. Within the next hour, it's going to be dark, and not an issue, I quite like swimming in the dark, but I wanted to film a couple of bits for you guys, which obviously in the dark is not possible. So I feel like I'm just on like go mode right now. So I'm quickly just making the little drink I take with me. I always drink this, normally in the morning to be fair, but I always drink it when I'm working out. So if I go to the gym, if I go swimming, I always have this. So first scoop is like a pre-workout kind of thing. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's pre-workout. It's kind of like a doled down pre-workout, but I always have that because I feel like it gets me going a little bit. I feel like if I don't have a little bit of caffeine during my sessions, I will go a bit mad. And then we have some creatine. This actually isn't the creatine that's in the pot. I actually bought a massive pack from Amazon. I think it was like £18, £17 for like a kilogram of creatine, which is really good. If you buy it from like a fitness brand, it normally would be about like £18 for 500 grams. So I just got it on Amazon. I've just been filling up the little pot of creatine that I had from before. And then we have some electrolytes. So I have that all together in my Lululemon bottle, which is literally like my emotional support water. It is my favourite thing in the entire world. And we just sip that whilst we swim. But honestly, I can't even tell you the joy this drink brings me. Like every single day when I have it, I always think like this is actually the highlight of my day. Is that sad? Like it honestly just tastes so good. But yeah, I'm also wearing another new Budgie Smuggler swimming costume. Budgie Smuggler very kindly sent me 4 new swimming costumes. I'm literally Budgie Smuggler's #1 fan. Like all the swimming costumes that I own are from Budgie Smuggler, and I've literally obviously bought them all with my own money. And they very kindly sent me some over. And can I just say, this brand is incredible. Like I literally messaged them on their Smuglets account, so the account for like girls swimwear, and I replied to like one of their posts and I was like, oh my God, this swimming costume is insane. Is this coming to England? Because it's basically an Australian brand. And they were like, no, it's not, but we'll send you it. And they literally sent me all these Australian exclusive swimming costumes, and nobody else in the UK is going to have them because you literally can't get them. But how cute is this? I literally love it. I just love having a brightly coloured swimming costume. When I used to go swimming before I restarted, maybe like 3 years ago, I only wore black swimming costumes, and now I'm just such a colourful, in-your-face kind of girl with my swimming costumes. But yeah, I'm going to literally stand and ramble to you if I do not force myself to leave, and we will then not get any swimming content. So I will see you at the swimming pool. I keep on forgetting that I'm meant to be doing a YE in a day alongside this video, like showing you the food I'm eating in a day. It's really not been going to plan, so I may have to do another video that is just actually like a YE in a day if anyone's interested in that, just because I feel like I've been absolutely crap at doing it today. But before we go swimming, I'm just having this little Trek Power Biscoff protein bar. So she's vegan, and she definitely used to be gluten-free, but it says wheat on the back, so I think they may have changed the recipe. I'm so sure this used to be gluten-free because that's why I bought it. So they've obviously changed the recipe, so if you are gluten-free, then maybe don't get this one anymore. I'm so certain it used to be gluten or wheat free. But yeah, I'm gonna have it anyway just because I've already obviously bought it. And it's literally one of my favourite protein bars in the entire world. So if you haven't tried it, then 10 out of 10 recommend. Because it literally does not taste like a protein bar. It just tastes like a beautiful cakey, not cakey, biscuity Biscoff bar. Like, it's so freaking good. So I'm gonna have that on our drive to the swim. Oh my God, we've just got to the pool. I'm so happy to let everyone know. If you watched the last vlog, you would have seen how busy, obviously I didn't show you how busy it was, but I was saying how busy it was last time. It is so quiet today. It's not as quiet as it normally is, I will say that, but obviously some people are still off work. But the last time I was here, when I say there was about 10 people per lane, there's like 2 now. So I am so happy that I'm gonna be able to do my swimming session and not have to worry about it being just like super busy. I need to order some more of this. This is literally run out. If you do have blonde hair and you go swimming, AquaGuard, literally unbelievable. Like, my hairdresser always says to me that she cannot believe how like good condition my hair is in considering how much I swim. So if you are a swimming girly and you're blonde, slash any hair colour, you just don't want your hair to get like really dry from the swimming pool, this stuff is literally so good, like so unbelievably good. I would recommend to everyone. But yeah, I've literally run out, so I'm actually not going to use very much of it today, which is annoying, especially because I've got like fresh hair. Oh, there we go. Got the last drops of it. Very excited for my swim. It is quite a long one, I will say. I feel like all of my swims these days are like very long ones. Like with my new coach, like the minimum we really do is like 2,000 meters or just under, maybe like 1,600. Yeah, one thing I've actually started doing, which is really helpful, is whenever I go swimming, I change my phone screen wallpaper to what my swim is. So today we have got warm up, 50 sculling, 100 swim moderate, a drill, 100 meters swim building up the speed as we go, warm up, arm recovery drills, 3 times 200, so 600 meters at like a moderate pace, then 2 minutes rest. Thank God we've got a rest in there, because oh my God, the last time I didn't have any rest and I literally thought I was going to pass out. And then we've got 300 meters easy, 6 times 50 relaxed speed, and then a cool down. Also, we'll all be very pleased to hear, I always complain about the fact that my headphones only have Taylor Swift songs on. So basically, when I first got my swimming headphones, it was like a couple of days after I went to see Taylor Swift live at the Eras tour with Meta, and I was like, right, I loved her at the Eras tour. I'm going to put all of my swimming, like all of the stuff on my swimming headphones, because they're like MP3s, you have to upload music, as Taylor Swift. So all I've been listening to, it said battery low, that's not good. Oh no, is it going to run out whilst we're swimming? Please no. I'll be so devastated. I normally charge it before I come, but I completely forgot. That's really annoying. But yeah, anyway, I was listening to Taylor Swift for the last like 8 months whenever I went to like the same 20 songs, and I finally actually took some time over Christmas to upload like 60 more songs. So we've actually got quite a lot of music that isn't just Taylor Swift. We've got 20% left on the headphones. I don't know how long that's going to last for, so hopefully that's like the majority at the swim at least. I just didn't even think to charge them today. I don't know why. I think it's just because we've been go all day. But yeah, so that is the plan for today. Good God, why is it so hard to get swimming hats on? If you are a swimmer, these swimming headphones, 10 million out of 10% recommend. Like, they are so good. I don't think I would enjoy swimming anywhere near as much if I didn't wear what is going on with this camera, if I did not have swimming headphones. So if you do want to start swimming and you feel like you're getting a little bit bored whilst you're swimming headphones are honestly the way to go. I freaking love them. It just makes the time go past so quickly. Like, if you thought, like, if you went on a run, you wouldn't run for like 2 hours. Some people do, I know, but like I personally wouldn't run for 2 hours without music. And obviously swimming is no different. Like, but obviously for so long, swimming headphones just didn't exist. Like, every time I post about having swimming headphones, people still to this day are like, oh my God, there's such thing as a swimming headphone. I'm like, yeah girl, they're so good. I'm gonna switch you over to the GoPro, and I'm hopefully gonna get a lot more footage than I normally do when we go swimming. It is starting to sunset a little bit, if we can see. No, you won't be able to see because it's focusing on me. Can you see that? But the sun is starting to set, so I'm not sure how good quality these videos are. I am sorry. I was planning on coming this morning, but my alarm didn't go off, which is great. So yeah, we'll do what we can with what we have. Oh my God, it's so cold. It's literally freezing. It is quite literally like icy outside, so I don't know why I didn't expect anything different, but look how cute that sunset is. Please excuse the lighting, it's literally so dark, but oh my God, guys, this is a struggle. like I'm really struggling. I don't know why, because the last session I literally felt so incredibly good the entire session. I'd say we're like 3/4 of the way through. Oh my god, I literally feel so tired. I don't know if I've just not fueled properly, but oh my goodness, this is such a struggle. I've only got like easy stuff to do. Easy, she says, but like easy pace stuff to do now, so it's not too bad. But I just feel so flipping tired. I don't know if it's from like going back to the gym. Oh my god, these lights are crazy. I don't know if it's because I went back to the gym for the first time in like 2 weeks yesterday, so I've got DOMS or something. I don't feel like I've got DOMS, but my body just feels so tired. But yeah, not every session is going to be a good session. I'm going to stop recording and talking because this lighting is not pleasant for anyone's sake. Guys, we're done. Thank God that is over. My headphones died literally just after I last vlogged. I had about 600 meters left. My headphones died, and when I had the little blah 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 knowing they died, I literally had to have a proper talking to myself, like, you are not getting out. Because honestly, I know not every swim is going to be a good swim, but I actually really struggled with that. I think it was much more of a mental barrier than it was a physical barrier. I just know, I just kept like thinking like, oh my god, I want to go home. Like, I felt stressed. I feel like when I try and pack too many things in one day, and it sounds ridiculous, but because I got my hair done, I then was like, oh my god, like this swim then felt really overwhelming because I'm not used to doing so many things in one day, which I know sounds so ridiculous, but I feel like that's just how my brain works. So I just felt stressed because I also was trying to get here before it went dark, and then it went dark and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I just feel like I went in with a bit of a negative headspace, but we got it done, which I'm proud of. It wasn't my best swim by any means. It wasn't my fastest swim. I definitely rested on the parts where I was meant to rest a lot longer than I was meant to, but we got it done, and that is what counts, right? So it's not always going to be a best swim is what I have to always remind myself, because I'm always really harsh on myself, but there's no need to be harsh on myself. I got it done. Honestly, I know before I started I was like, these swimming headphones are the best thing ever. I don't know what I would do without them. I just had to experience what like a quarter of a swim was like without them, and it was not it. It was not it. Like, it made it so boring. So I am never ever going to forget to try swim again. But yeah, I haven't even bothered to have a shower here. I normally have a shower like just so I get out in the outside showers, but I was so cold that I just came to put my dryer robe on straight away. So I'm gonna have a shower as soon as I get home, get myself all sorted, and then I'm gonna edit you guys. But oh my god, that was hard. That was really, really hard. We are home, the hair is washed, and I'm feeling a lot warmer, which is good, because I actually thought I was going to catch hypothermia after that swim. But we have made our dinner. I honestly am thanking my lucky stars I actually meal prepped, because I got home and I was like, I am ravenous. I'm so hungry. So this is what we've got. It looks insane, but it's Anna Paul's mum's Turkish pasta. So it's basically pasta, mince, yogurt, garlic, tomatoes and cucumber. I actually also was very prepared when I actually did make this meal earlier on in the week. I filmed how I was making it, because obviously I didn't want to just come on here and be like, this is what I'm eating, without you actually seeing how to make it. So I filmed a little recipe for you. I don't know how good quality it is yet, because I have not edited it. When I had it last time, I think I used about half the amount of yogurt, and like halfway through I was like, this really could do with some more yogurt. So I've actually done a lot more yogurt. Also, this literally has, I think, over 80 grams of protein in. 80 grams of protein for dinner, and honestly, it tastes unbelievable. This is going to be what I'm going to be eating on that day, just because I'm going to be meal prepping it for the next couple of days anyway. Today, on the meal prepping menu, I've never actually meal prepped this before, but if you haven't been on TikTok and you're living under a rock, I made this a couple of weeks ago, and oh my god, guys, it literally was the best thing in the entire world. And it's Anna Paul's mum's Turkish pasta. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's literally unbelievable. Obviously, I'm vegetarian, so obviously I'm gonna make it using this vegetarian mince. I haven't actually had this one before. The one that I normally get is the Richmond one, but I'm trying to focus a little bit more on my protein at the moment. And the protein in this one versus the Richmond one was so much better, so I thought I would try this one with this recipe this time. But I will have to let you know how it compares to the other one. Obviously, if the Richmond one, oh my freaking god. Guys, a squirrel like pounced at my window then. Can I show you him? That little squirrel there, we have a hanging basket. It just went, and it looked like it was jumping onto me, and I literally had a heart attack. But anyway, so we're making the Turkish pasta. Basically, all you need is the mince. Obviously, you can use normal mince if you want to. It probably will taste a little bit nicer, but I'm vegetarian, so I can't have that. Some onions. I actually do have diced up frozen onions. Everyone literally judges me for that all the time, but I genuinely think I'm allergic to onion, like cutting it, because even if my dad is like cooking in the kitchen and is like cutting up onions and frying onions, my eyes feel like they are going to fall off and I'm literally sat upstairs. So I don't think I have a normal reaction when it comes to onions, so I just like to take out the fact that
I don't have to cut them. If they didn't hurt my eyes, I would buy just a normal onion and cut it up because it's so much easier. But because they hurt my eyes so much, I have to get the frozen ones. The other things you need are salt, pepper, some curry powder, strange, onion granules, paprika, and then I add tomato and cucumber. Cucumber's not normally in it, but I added it last time and it was unreal. And then you just need garlic and some yogurt for like the topping. I think for the meal prep one, I'm probably gonna make the yogurt on the day, just so it doesn't make the whole dish really soggy. First thing we do, oil in, I'm using a wok because I feel like it's gonna fit the mince in a little bit better. And then, what you're meant to do is do the mince first, but obviously I'm not using meat, so it doesn't need as much cooking time for the vegetarian one. So what I do, / did last time, is I use the onion first, just because I'm really, really funny with onions. I actually really don't like onions if they're not cooked a specific way. So, I'm not actually measuring how much I'm putting in, I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of just like eyeballing it. I did put quite a lot of onion in, because obviously I'm making extra portions, so that is how much onion I've got. I'd say that's probably like the equivalent of like one really big onion, I'd say. And then I'm just gonna fry that off until she goes really soft. Okay, so this is how I let my onion get. So it's like quite soft and it's just ever so slightly started to brown. Okay, so we're gonna add a tiny bit more oil in there to make sure that this isn't gonna go dry. I have a feeling this is gonna be a little bit dry because it looks dry. So the first pack of mince in, the rest of the mince in. That's quite a lot of mince. Okay, now with the seasonings, a teeny tiny bit of curry powder, some onion granules. Again, this is literally just eyeballed, like everything is just like, however much you think to put in, just put that in and I'm sure you'll be fine. And now we have got some salt. Is that enough? I don't know. I feel like that's quite a lot of mince. The last time I only made like half this amount, so I feel like I'm a little bit thrown off. Pepper. I feel like I need to get like a pre-ground pepper because I feel like my pepper just doesn't ever let any pepper actually out. Like I'd be here for like 5 million years grinding my pepper to get any kind of pepper in there. And then lastly, some paprika. I literally love paprika. Any dish that has paprika in, I can guarantee I will love it. Just mix her in, make sure it's all evenly distributed and just leave that to cook. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is the pasta element. And the last time I made this, I did use normal pasta, but as I'm sure I've already explained in this video, I'm basically trying to not eat gluten because I think it's one of the huge things that's like been causing my stomach to flare up. Like when I did an allergy test, it literally came up that I shouldn't be eating gluten. So we're having gluten-free pasta. I'm not gonna lie, chickpea pasta is not my favourite thing in the world, I do have to say, but one huge plus of it, 20 grams of protein per portion, which normal pasta doesn't have. So it is good, whilst we are also trying to focus on our protein intake to have the chickpea pasta, but I will say, if you are not gluten intolerant, just use normal pasta. I wish I could be you, but I'm just trying to work out what it is that's setting off my stomach. And then once I've like cut everything out that I think is flaring up, I'm gonna slowly add things back in and see what it is that's triggering it. But for now, we're gonna have to use the chickpea pasta, which is not my favorite. Also, this is from Aldi or Lidl. God, I can never remember. The one that sells the protein puddings. The one that doesn't have a bakery. Aldi it's from. It's actually really hard to get, so whenever I see it, I always get a couple. So now we are on to making the yogurt component. I did actually find, I've never seen this before. I found this in Sainsbury's. It's called Bee-Free Lactose-Free Greek yogurt. I'm actually normally a natural yogurt kind of girl. The Arla-Skyr 0% fat yogurt is my favorite thing in the entire world, and I don't think it actually triggers my stomach, but I thought I'd give this lactose-free one a go. I actually am meant to be milk-free, not lactose-free, but for some reason, well, I did actually speak to one of my friends who's a nutritionist, and she said that like different like products that have dairy in have different like lactose. I'm really not gonna explain it very well, but they have like different amounts of lactose in. So that's why if you are like intolerant to dairy, you may be able to have a yogurt, but you may then get really bad like stomach pains when you eat cheese. So it just depends how intolerant you are. Apparently I'm intolerant to milk, but as I said, normal Greek yogurt doesn't really trigger my stomach, but I'm gonna try and take it out and see if it does help. Anyway, if I didn't see this lactose-free yogurt, I probably would have just got the normal one, but let's give her a little try. You know what? That's not bad. That is not bad. I could get used to that. I actually really could get used to that. Wow, amazing then. Also, this actually has the same amount of protein as the non-lactose free version, which I thought was quite good. Because for me, yogurt is a really big source of protein. Like I honestly eat so much yogurt in my like day-to-day life. Like I literally love it. So to have one that has the same amount of protein, but doesn't have any lactose in is actually quite incredible. So if you are lactose free, then I do actually really recommend this one. I think it was
£2 or something on not Club Card, Nectar Price or whatever it's called. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with that. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I just thought we may as well try it, but I'm very pleasantly surprised. Anyway, I've got that in a bowl, and then literally all you do is literally add garlic and a little bit of salt. I don't know if you're meant to add salt, to be honest, but the garlic I use is the lazy garlic because I am lazy and I can't be bothered. That's quite a lot of garlic, but I love garlic. And there's no garlic in the actual dish, so like this brings in the garlic element. But yeah, honestly, if I didn't buy that lazy garlic, I just would not eat garlic because the cloves, oh my God, they are too much effort, I'm sorry. So all you do, mix that in and then add in a little pinch of salt and Bob's your uncle. So we've portioned out the pasta into 2 different dishes. I think it's about equal. I was getting a bit confused because the containers are obviously different weights and I couldn't work out how much was going into what. But we now have the cooked mince. What we actually do need to do is we add the yogurt on first. I feel like I may have overdone the yogurt. Like the amount of pasta to the amount of yogurt isn't seeming to add up. Anyway, I'm just gonna dollop the yogurt on. I do remember thinking last time, I wish I put more yogurt on. So I do think we should be actually okay. Nice. I think that's actually looks like quite a good amount. So that is how much yogurt we've got. And then now we just dish out the mince on the top. And then obviously I'm gonna put some in a Tupperware to have for the day that I'm filming the video that you are currently watching. Okay, last but definitely not least, we have got everything together. I've already put some cut up tomatoes on there. And then we just add some cut up cucumber on the top. Obviously, as I said, this is not what Anna Paul's mum does, but I just love cucumber and I think it gives like a palate cleansing component, if that makes sense. I think I did a little bit too much cucumber, but that is what she looks like. She just looks like a mountain of mince and cucumber and tomato. But I really hope this is going to be as good because obviously we have changed a couple of things since last time. Obviously I've changed the pasta, I've changed the mince I've used, I've changed the yogurt I've used, so I've pretty much changed the entire dish, but obviously like the breakdown of it is still very similar. I hope it's going to be good. Guys, I will say the Richmond vegan mince is definitely better than this one. So if I was to make it again, I definitely would get the Richmond mince over the Vivera mince. But either way, absolutely delightful. And I hope it's just as nice when I have it once it's been meal prepped. But fresh, unreal. Also, I was wrong. It has over 100 grams of protein in, which is crazy. We're watching Mr. Beast's new thing on Amazon Prime, which 10 out of 10 recommend, really enjoying. I don't even know if you can be able to hear me properly, so I'll love you and leave you. So good. And in true me style, I completely forgot to finish the video. Are we surprised whatsoever? Because I'm definitely not. But I hope you did enjoy this video. I know it's been a little bit of a shambles. What was meant to be a spend one day with me just turned into a bit of a mess. But in all honesty, that just sums me up as a person. Also, I've just finished editing this back and I've realised that I did say that it was going to be including all the food that I ate in a day. Definitely didn't do that. I just completely forgot to vlog lunch and show you that. So I do apologise. If you do want an actual complete wine a day at some point, then please do let me know and I'm more than happy to provide that because I know this video was a very half-hearted attempt of doing that. But I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. I'm actually going to be uploading this on a Wednesday and I think I might actually make Wednesday my normal upload day. When I edited the Paris vlog, I just wanted to put it up as soon as possible, which ended up being a Sunday, and I've kind of just like stuck with this Sunday routine ever since. But as an avid YouTube consumer, I always find that I really lack content to watch on a Wednesday. So I do think I'm going to switch my Sunday uploads to Wednesday uploads just so if you do feel like me on YouTube on a Wednesday and just feel like there's nothing to watch, then you will have my video to watch. Because I feel like every man and his dog uploads on a Sunday. And it also does give me an extra couple of days to edit the videos, which is definitely the part that I am the worst at. So, but yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe and like the video down below. And I guess we'll see each other next Wednesday for another video. I love you. Mwah.